Hi everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a speed build and you may be thinking, Caitlin, why are you not speeding through the build? Well, this build took me literally 5 hours. Some of that time was spent just watching YouTube instead of building, I will admit. And also a lot of that time was figuring out what to do with this build and how I wanted it to turn out. But I hope it turned out pretty well. So I did the Halloween build challenge. I'll link it down below and I'll pop it up on the screen right now. And basically you have to roll a dice and then you get two things. And I rolled a 5 and a 6. So I had to build a haunted chapel and I had to include, wait, what do I have to include? I forgot. Anyway, it's in there somewhere if you look. But yeah, it's on the screen right now and that's what I rolled. So anyway, I'm gonna first I'm gonna walk through the build and everything because I know some people might not want to stay for the whole thing, but I think you should. I mean, it's like a podcast. I'm kind of funny, not really, I'm not funny, but I have stories, I guess. I have stories, things to say. But if you don't want to, I totally understand because it's gonna be so long. So I wanted to walk through the build. So as you can see, this is the entrance. I didn't make this, it's just a lot. Wow, this is slow. Okay, sorry. Let's just get to the front of the lot. Okay, yeah. Wow, I didn't anticipate how slow this will be. Okay, so this is the welcome sign, I guess, to the chapel. So as you can see, it's blocked off and there is some trash. But here is the chapel. I think it looks pretty cool. This is the graveyard. I don't really look over that too much. Wow, imagine if you can walk faster. Okay, so here's the chapel. Kinda a lot. I really should have made the ceiling a bit higher, yikes. Welcome to the crib, you guys. I suspect this used to be function, and this is a coffin, so the last thing that was here was a funeral. Don't know how I feel about this. And the grass is literally growing out of the floorboards. So I mean, that's fun, I guess. Also, there's a grave. Don't ask me why, and there's a grave there. People want to be buried, I guess. So, a bit broken. And so let's look up here. You may be thinking, what is that? Okay, so this is a secret lair, I guess. This is okay. This is kind of like a weird cult room, I guess. It's the only way I could say it. Yep. And this statue reminds me of Rick and Morty. So here is a shrine. There are candles. I thought it was funny. And also I guess spooky because this is so creepy. So yeah, let me show you. This is a random sim I have. That I wanted to show the build with. So I just want to show off some other things too. Oh my god, so slow. Okay, so any minute now. Okay, why am I so high up? This is a mess and a fail. Okay, so wow, ooh, yikes. Okay, this is the abandoned outhouse, and I thought it was really cool. I love how there's a spider, there's bats inside. And how it's broken. I just think it adds a lot to the game. And I actually really like this build, I'm not gonna lie. I worked so hard on it, so I just wanted to show it off. And yeah, I'm gonna go into the build right now. So thank you for watching. Hi guys, and welcome to the build portion of the video. So I hope you like my little intro thing I did. Basically, this video took me probably over 5 hours to make. Okay, so let's talk about this. So I saw this build challenge. By the way, this is the Halloween build challenge. I think I said that in the intro, maybe. But yeah, it's her build challenge. I'll link her links down below. I'll probably link her Twitter and her YouTube. I think she's primarily a Twitch streamer, so I'll link her Twitch down below as well. But I saw this on Twitter, and I thought it was such a good idea. So like, you roll a dice, or you roll 2 dice, and then that's your build. And I just think it's so cool, because sometimes having inspiration is hard, and like, I guess it makes you build out of your comfort zone, if that makes sense. Like for me, I just make like houses. That's like the only thing I can make in The Sims, and I feel like this turned out actually pretty decently. I can't talk. I talk way too fast. But yeah, it turned out okay, I think. I don't know. The longer I look at it, the more I hate it, so let's not look at it any longer. But I would have never considered making a build like this if it wasn't for that build challenge. So I think, yeah, I like it. I like build challenges. So I was going to make it. I like set my game to record and stuff, and then I wanted to find build material to watch, because I normally watch like speed builds normally when I build, because they're like podcasts. Like with this video, perhaps you can just sit down, listen to it while you're building. Also, I watch Sims videos while playing The Sims, which I feel like is really weird. Am I the only one who does that? I probably am, because it's strange. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know why I do it. I don't know. But like, I don't really have time to just sit down and watch like a Sim series, because it's so long. Like, you don't realize how long it is, but each episode is like 20 minutes. So that's like half the episode of a TV show, which is like insane. But I love Sim series so much. So yeah, I normally watch them while playing Sims, which is, yeah, obviously weird. So I was looking for something to watch, and I have been recently listening to Little Simsy streams while building, because they're just so long, so you can just sit down, have it on, and build. And she did this build challenge as well. If you saw it, it is 5 hours long. Yeah, that is a long time. So obviously I just watched it, and I actually spent more time on it than the video was long. So like, I finished the video, which is like 5 hours, 18 minutes maybe. And then I watched half of another stream. Yep. So I spent a long time on this build, and my game only crashed twice, which is good. That's why you can see me saving a lot, because I was very paranoid that it would crash, and it crashed twice, which, and those crashes meant it was awful to render. So, well, not render, like edit. Well, edit and render. So basically, whenever my game crashes while recording, my brain frazzled. Remember frazzled? Yeah. Anyway, so my recorder splits the recording every, I think, 4 gigabytes maybe. So like, it makes it so if your game crashes, then you don't lose as much footage as you would before, which I like, because otherwise I would have lost like so much footage. And also makes it faster to record, because when a video file gets very big, my computer can have a hard time. That's why I don't use OBS to record my actual gameplay. So, but the video in which it crashes in, like, if that makes sense, that's normally corrupted, which is fine. But I didn't realize that would make my editor crash as well. So normally if there's a corrupt file, I just won't open it. But in my case, it was trying to open it and decode it, which made it crash. So that was fun. Actually, it was awful. I was so upset, because I wanted to render it in the night, because I needed to render it once so I could speed it up even more. Because the max you can speed it up is 4 times, and that wasn't enough, so I wanted to speed it up 8 times, because when I sped it up 4 times, it was still like 50 minutes, which is, I'm not having a 50-minute voiceover. Well, like, I would do that, it will be fine for me, but I just don't think you guys would want to watch it, so I was like, no, I need to make it shorter. So I had to render it once, which took actually 4 hours. Like, I'm not even joking, 4 hours. Fun. And the first time I rendered it, it actually crashed. So I had to import all the files again, and it was a mess, okay? See, please appreciate this video. It took so much work, and that's why it's up so late. I'm so sorry. What time is it now? Okay, so it's 12 Pacific time, and that's normally when I post, and I'm just recording the voiceover. Yikes. But it should be up in a few hours late, so maybe like 2 or 3 Pacific. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But yeah, I worked so hard in this build, and I think it turned out decently. Maybe, I don't know. The longer I look at it, the more I hate it. So let's not look at the build. I'm actually not looking at it right now because I'm scared that my video editor will crash, and I need to record this voiceover. So let's just pretend we're watching it. And I'm not really going to talk about the build anymore. But yeah, I just want to say I worked so hard on it, and I'm happy that it turned out spooky, and it's cool, I guess. I'll have more screenshots at the end, maybe, if I feel like it. But I worked very hard on this build. Please appreciate it. Oh wow, I'm just like rambling on. But anyway, Halloween's approaching. I am doing nothing. But that's pretty normal. I do like Halloween, but I like celebrating it alone. I'm very introverted in that sense. I mean, I love having friends. I love talking to my friends, I guess. But when I'm with them, like every second of the day, I get so drained out, and I just need to rest. So I don't know if I'll be doing anything for Halloween. I haven't been invited, but I just want to watch Stranger Things. I've watched the first episode of the season 2, and I want to watch more, but I've just been working on this build the whole time. And also, I had some trouble with my Netflix. Like, just life doesn't like me right now. It just gives me so many issues. But it kept saying my password was wrong, which is wrong. It was right, but whatever. So I had to like change the email. No, I had to like change the password through the email. I don't know. Maybe it got hacked. Who knows? Who hacked my Netflix? But now it's good. I've seen the first episode, and when I saw 11, I screamed because I didn't watch the trailer, because I don't like trailers. Because they spoil too much in trailers. Like, okay, it depends. For example, like with The Fault in Our Stars, I read the book, and then I was eagerly anticipating the movie for actually, I think it was like 150 days, and I counted down the days every single day in my planner, because in my school we had to have a planner, and like you had to write in it, if that makes sense. Like you had to write all your homework down. So I'll just write down the days every single day, and I was so excited, and I watched every single trailer, and I was so excited. So in that way, like, it's not spoiling because I know what's gonna happen in the movie. Yeah. But generally, I don't like watching trailers because they always give too much away. If there's like a movie that I don't care that much about, I'm like, oh, maybe that'll be good, let's watch the trailer, then that's good. But yeah, generally. And also, YouTube adverts. Can somebody stop YouTube from putting trailers in the adverts? You know, like the pre-rolls before like you watch a video. If you don't have YouTube Red, which I don't, then you have to watch these for whatever many seconds. Sometimes it's like 5, or like sometimes it can be more than that. But honestly, they make me so mad because they spoil everything. And obviously trailers aren't meant to spoil the movie. But like sometimes people put like something that happens later on in the movie in the trailer, and it may not be a big thing, but like I'll just be waiting for that to happen, and it ruins the fun. Like, if you know something's gonna happen, it just takes all the fun out. Even if it's like something stupid, like 2 characters high-fiving each other. Like, you'll be thinking like, oh, they haven't high-fived each other yet, they're gonna high-five each other soon. Obviously this makes no sense, but I just don't like trailers. Why do trailers exist? I know why they do exist. But like, okay, for example, I love the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs trailer because I want to know everything about it and I'm so excited to play, but I feel like that's different. That's just for me. Some trailers I watched, but the Stranger Things one I did not want to watch, but somehow I got forced to. So yeah, like it ran like a few days before on YouTube and I got so mad. But like I didn't see 11 in it though. So when I saw 11 in the first episode, I was so happy because if you didn't see, actually I'm not going to spoil it. No spoilers here. I feel like I just spoiled it. I'm sorry. But like I didn't really spoil anything, I guess. I don't know. Just watch Stranger Things, guys. It's so good. I feel bad if I've spoiled it now. Ooh. Just, yeah. Not really a spoiler. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, what else am I doing for Halloween? I'm gonna watch Phil's Spooky Week. I've watched most of the videos now because they're posting daily for a few days because Spooky Week, and a bacon video is coming. I am so happy. I'm so excited. But I haven't really had time to watch it because I've just been stressed out about school and then recording and I've got so much to do. I need to watch the new Grey's Anatomy episodes. I need to read Turtles All the Way Down. I've got to finish Stranger Things. I just have so much to do. And life isn't permitting me to do that right now, which is great. But for real, this video was so fun to film. So, not really a bad thing that I haven't got to watch all these things because I guess I can look forward to watching them. So... But generally, I do love Halloween. I love, like, spookiness, but I like realistic spookiness, which, what am I saying spookiness? Like, it's hard to explain. Like, I don't really like supernatural things, per se. For example, Teen Wolf. I love the drama, didn't like the werewolf part. And that's the same with, like, Vampire Diaries and stuff. I don't know, I just don't really like it. And I never had this Sims 4 vampire pack until a few days ago because I wanted to make this build. Yep, I downloaded a game pack for this build. I probably will play it, probably like over Halloween or something to feel spooky. But yeah, I've never played with vampires yet, so maybe I'll enjoy them, who knows. But I just didn't feel like downloading it because it didn't really seem like my thing. But maybe it will be my thing, who knows. Maybe I'll love it. So I'm kind of excited to play it. But yeah, generally I like more realistic spooky things. But I do like Five Nights at Freddy's, which is, I'm sorry, I'm spinning my fidget spinner, which is so loud. Why am I like this? But with Five Nights at Freddy's, it's not realistic to have these animatronics and stuff. You know, like the storyline doesn't make sense in like our world really. But like, I don't know, it's not just like a vampire. Ooh, I don't know. Obviously there are good vampire TV shows and stuff and movies. Just not generally my thing. But it's fine. I'm fine. But I do like spookiness. I kind of want to play like a horror game on this channel and post it on Halloween, but I have no idea what to play. And also, I want this to be a Sims channel. I don't want my content to be confused. Does that make sense? Probably not. I make no sense. But I need to think about it and think about what I want to do. Because okay, on my upload schedule, I keep breaking it. I'm sorry, this video wasn't meant to be out today. But I just wanted to have spooky videos. And I wanted spooky videos. And on my upload schedule for Halloween, it's called Scary Surprise because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. So should I do it? I don't know. Help me decide. I kind of wanted to play Five Nights at Freddy's because I thought that wouldn't be too scary. because, okay, obviously it is scary, but I feel like, because I don't want to play like an 18 horror game, because first of all, I'm not 18, I'm 15, and also it won't be like suitable for everyone, but I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's is kind of like a fun horror, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I've seen every single game theory on Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF, and I'm so into them, but I've never actually played the game, which is kind of weird. I don't know, help. I need help. But anyway, this is the story that I wanted to tell. So on Friday, in anatomy, I take anatomy, by the way. It's actually a junior/senior class, but I am a sophomore, but I've already done my science credits, like the required classes for lower classmen, so I got to choose an upperclassmen class. And I of course chose anatomy because it's my favourite subject ever. So just want to preface that, I don't know. So a few weeks ago, my teacher introduced us to something he does every year, and it's this blood slide test and also like an actual test alongside with it. So he wants to, I keep spinning my fidget spinner. He wants to test us on our ability to focus a slide, because we're doing lots of lab work and like microscope work while we're like identifying tissues and stuff, and he wanted to gauge if we can actually do it. So it was worth 50 points. You either get 50 out of 50 or 0 out of 50. So at first I could not do it because the blood slide is the hardest to focus, and it was so difficult. I cried one day because I couldn't do it. Like, that was like the first day. Like, after the class, like, I literally teared up because I didn't want to get 0 out of 50, and I was just, because anatomy is like my thing, and if I can't do something that's like a part of my thing, then I don't know what to do. So first day I couldn't do it, and it's actually a funny story because I couldn't, basically you have to focus it on all three for lenses. So there's a 4x lens, a 10x lens, and a 40x lens, and I couldn't focus it on the other two. Like, I could focus it on the 4x, but I couldn't focus it on the 10x or the 40x. So I focused on something. I thought it was the blood. I can hear a ice cream truck. I was about to say a fire truck. No, there's an ice cream truck. Oh my god. And you can hear it in one of my other videos, and like somebody commented about it. I don't know if you could hear it that well. It made me laugh. Anyway, so I thought I focused it on the 4x, but I couldn't get on the 10x or the 40x. So I asked my teacher, like, hey, like, how do you focus it on the other one, like, easily? Because it has to be, oh, I didn't tell this part, but it has to be under a minute. So you have to focus in under a minute. I don't think I said that. So I just couldn't focus it. And then he looked under the microscope and he was like, you're focusing on dust. And it was actually the funniest thing ever, because he said look out for like small specks, because on the 4x you can't really see. It was actually 40x because you times each x by 10, but yeah. But you can't really see it on the 4x, so you just see like dots, I guess, which I thought was so funny that I focus on dust. But he said that the record was 8.5 seconds to focus it, and I was like, and he made it seem that was like out of this world, and I was like, I want to break that. And then when I tried, I couldn't even get it in at all. I couldn't get it in under a minute. I probably couldn't have got it in like under an hour either. It was so difficult at first. So then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna break it. But then I figured out how to do it, and I was trying so hard. So we had a few minutes after class, and also sometimes we had time in class, so I'd always practice, and I got to be very fast. So on Friday I was so pumped. I told him a few days in advance, like I was asking him questions about it, because I wanted to break the record, guys. I mean, so I was asking him questions and just like how to like speed up in general, and he was like, do you want to break the record? And I was like, yeah. I don't know. So on the day, I was prepared to just do it in under a minute, get my points. Actually, a part of me thought I wouldn't even get it in under a minute, because I'm so critical of myself and I don't think I can do anything. So I was so scared. I didn't even think I'll get it in under a minute, because sometimes it can be hard to focus. Like, it depends on how the last person left it. So I was like setting up everything. My hands were shaking. And just before I started doing it, I started on the wrong lens. Because you meant to start on the 4x and I started it on the 40x. I didn't mean to, I just forgot to change it from the last person who did it. So my hands were like literally shaking. Like, I'm shaking right now talking about it because I'm thinking of like how I felt. But I was so scared. I didn't want to fail because Natty's my thing, you know. So he was like joking like, "Oh, you're gonna get it in 0.3 seconds," and I was like, "Yeah." Oh my god. So I started it and I was doing it, and he normally enters grades and stuff because like he has things to do. He can't just like watch you do it, and most people take like 40 seconds, so he's not gonna like watch you for 40 seconds, you know. So after 8.3 seconds I was like, done, and he was like, no you haven't. And it was such a surreal moment because it was like I've broken the record. And he looked under the microscope and he's like, and you have, oh my gosh. And it just, oh my god, I nearly cried. And then he kept praising me and stuff, and then he had the class clap for me, which normally I would actually like disintegrate. I'll be so like embarrassed, but like, because it was like academic, I felt proud of myself, I guess. It's so stupid though. Like, I tell people and they're like, oh, did he give you extra credit? Like, did he give you something? It's just like, no, but I just have the record in anatomy, which makes me happy. But I don't know. So then after class we were like talking about it, and it was I feel like that's like a bonding experience because he teaches so many classes and there are like 35 people in his classes because a lot of people want to take anatomy but it's not required. So like they only have one teacher, and yeah, I feel like he knows my name now and he knows who I am because I'm normally quite quiet, but I'm just so excited that like I actually did it and I got 100% on the actual test. And because on the last one I got like 88 because the test was so much harder than I anticipated. But like this one I was like prepared for because I've already gone through one test. So yeah, I don't know why I wanted to talk about that, but I've just been so happy. It's just like so surreal because I thought I wouldn't even get it in under a minute. And like people were like congratulating me after, and it just made me so happy. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, honestly, you mean so much to me. If you, oh my god, the ice cream van. If you like actually watched this far and like put up with me this long, like thank you so much. I'm gonna go. I hope you have enjoyed this build. I spent so long on it. So please appreciate it. Ooh, I'll put it on the gallery. It should be up by the time you're seeing this, but if it's not, just comment down below and I will put it up on the gallery. My origin ID is caitlinplays, I think, or caitlinplaysx. You can look at the hashtag Halloween. It's Holly, like Holly, HOLLIE. I had a hard time then. But it'll be hashtag Halloween 2017, so you can find it on there too if you can't find my origin ID. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.